Yuki and John, Patreon Bay.
Yes,
All right.
we're back.
On top of spaghetti,
Yeah.
all covered with cheese. I saw my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. No, I lost my poor meatball. Shit, I got the lyrics wrong, Yuki.
Okay, well,
Liz Schack is joining us today for...
Okay.
What are we doing? What are we talking about today?
We're talking pasta.
Pasta.
No,
yeah,
spaghetti!
so
Well, does it matter? What is
yeah,
pasta?
it does matter. Okay, here's the thing. Before, I kept saying like spaghetti. Then the guy from Italy says, Yuki, spaghetti is a kind of pasta. Whole thing is the pasta. Then spaghetti, macaroni, rigatoni, linguine, and gel. So the spaghetti is a kind.
You just all of a sudden became Italian. You're like rigatoni, americano, americane. You just started talking in your Italian accent, Yuki.
Oh shit. All right. Well, besides accent, so I didn't know spaghetti was kind of pasta.
Yeah, pasta's like
Whole
the
thing,
the
right?
highest. The hierarchy is like
Right.
pasta, and then you start to break it down into subgenres.
Right.
You got the rigatoni, you got the
Right.
baracane, you got the
But what
boragone.
about noodles?
Noodles are even broader. You're right. So pasta is a form of noodle. So noodles
Wait
the top.
a minute. It's a pasta kind of noodle.
Yes, right? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, but okay.
Right? It's a pasta. So a noodle is everything. You get Asian noodles in there.
Right, Chinese noodle, Japanese
yeah.
noodle.
Yeah.
And
So let's look it up. Let's see. Because Liz, you're right. Because if the highest might be noodle, not pasta.
Right.
Oh my God. Let's see. But keep talking. What's your favorite? Obviously, your favorite is.
I love spaghetti.
That's
I
right.
love spaghetti, but I also love bow tie pasta.
oh, bow tie pasta.
What's that actually called, though?
I think that's
Starts
a bow
with an
tie
F.
pasta.
Fettuccine.
No, farfalle.
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 That's the professional
No,
way.
you know what was good the other day that you got was those pinwheels.
Fucking wagon wheels. The other day, I bought a box of chickpea pasta because I'm trying to watch my figure. And I decided on the wagon wheel shape. I haven't had that since I was a kid.
Yeah, wagon, this one, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was actually delicious. It was very satisfying.
Mm.
I loved it.
I like those twist.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I also like pappardelle, which is like the very, very flat Y.
Oh, flat white.
They're so good.
Okay, so here we go. I got an
Okay.
article from foodsguy.com, FOODSGUY.com, foodsguy.com. And he says, this article is called Noodles versus Pasta. What's the difference?
Okay.
And the difference is between pasta and noodles, the difference lies in their origin. Pasta is from Europe, primarily Italy, and noodles come from Asia, originating from China. Generally speaking, noodles also tend to be softer and silkier than pasta. Pasta is firmer and more robust due to the different types of wheat used. So, noodles and pasta, I guess, aren't the same, according to the foods guy.
Maybe
Damn.
because you say al dente, but you don't use al dente for the noodle.
Right.
There is no such a thing. In al
But
dente.
sometimes you do, because when you go to ramen and they say, do you want the firm noodles? That's fucking al dente.
But you don't say al dente, right?
Well, you don't say it, but you say, yo, make my noodles firm, motherfucker.
Oh.
I like my firm noodles, motherfucker.
I don't like really fat noodle. I like thin noodle.
You ever eat raw spaghetti, like chew on it?
Of course.
Me too, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
really?
It's
Crack it.
horrible, but I
I
had to
don't
finish
like
it.
No.
Yeah, because if you start it, you gotta finish it, right? If you take one bite out of a raw noodle, you gotta finish it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You never tried it? You ever
No,
tried a dog bone?
I don't like it. I don't think I like it.
I tried a dog bone when I was a kid.
Oh.
I was at my friend's house, Jordan Scotcha, and they had a fucking dog, and they had dog bones, and he said, "You ever try one of these?" I said, "No."
It's like a dog chewing gum.
not even chewing gum. It was like a hard, like one of those bones, like milk bone kind of thing. And he's like, and he bit it. He's like, it's good.
That's the pasta?
No, but it's dog bone.
Oh, dog bone.
And I ate it, and I started chewing it, and it was so disgusting.
Oh.
And he tricked me into it. But it just reminded me of eating raw pasta for some reason. I don't know why. It's the same fucking thing. But although I would recommend raw pasta over dog bone.
Oh, yeah. No.
Did you ever eat a dog bone?
Of course. I had, like, dogs growing up, of course.
So you tried it.
Yeah,
You were
it's
curious?
disgusting.
I never had it, though.
I tried a dog bone, like, more than once.
They're like cardboard. What the fuck?
If I'm starving and I see my dog eating one, I'm hungry. And I don't know why, but it took like 3 tries for me to realize like it's never gonna taste good.
Never, but I wonder if like the canned shit tastes good.
Ugh, I wouldn't try that.
Yeah,
no,
'cause that's
no.
like horse and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, back to pasta. When do you remember when your love affair with pasta first started? Were you very, very little, or was it when you got older?
Yeah, I was a kid, and then always meat sauce.
Ooh.
That's why when I was growing up, there was no many kind. Spaghetti is always spaghetti with meat sauce.
Wait, so did your mom make you Italian pasta, spaghetti?
Right, I mean, my mom made the spaghetti, but the meat sauce, and even go restaurant. They have in Japan, they had only 2 kind of spaghetti. It's a spaghetti with meat sauce. The other one is called, this isn't Italian, this is really Japanese. I think they made it up, called spaghetti Napolitan.
Spaghetti Napolitan?
Yeah.
What's spaghetti Napolitan? You mean Neapolitan?
It's like a Napolitan, yeah.
Napolitan.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? What is it? What's in that Napolitan?
It's a onion, green pepper, and then mushroom,
Okay.
and then ham,
Wow.
Whoa,
and
you
then
just
and
blew
then
my
and then
mind.
ketchup.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
That's spaghetti
No.
Napolitan.
That's how Honey Boo Boo would eat her spaghetti. They'd put butter and ketchup.
It's good. You never had it?
I understand the butter, but I never, ever liked ketchup with my pasta, ever. I mean, no way, man.
Well, we don't like sugary sauce.
No, that's so okay. If you want to get into the sauce, if somebody puts sugar in their sauce, I don't want it. Like I just really it ruins to me the essence of the sauce, because you put sugar in there, then all you're tasting, or overwhelmingly, is the sugar. But real good sauce, like from scratch, you don't need that shit at all. Because the flavors come out if you put all the right ingredients in. I hate sugar.
Yeah, but still, no ketchup?
No, so with the ketchup, it doesn't make sense because you put ketchup on other stuff, right? I'll put it on a hamburger, I'll put it on a fry. But on noodles, why would you put ketchup on noodles if you could just get a
I
cheap
guess
jar of
that's why
sauce?
it's Japanese things then. That's why.
No, I've seen it in movies. I've seen it in Americans do it, like in the poorer Americans, I guess. That's like a cuisine for them. They like to do that. Like if you're like really have like no money,
Right.
you could get ketchup and pasta pretty cheap. So that's probably
Well,
the
you
way.
know, and then after World War II, Japan was a poor country, so
Right, that's probably where it started.
Yeah.
Because those two things were readily available, so they said instead of getting this.
Right.
But tomato paste is cheap. It's like 99 cents.
Yeah, cheaper. Yeah, cheaper than meat sauce.
Yeah. So you just get plain tomato sauce.
No. Question is, meat sauce with meatball or no meatball? See, that's.
Oh, I like both.
So meat on meat crime?
So there's meat sauce, and then there's like bolognese, which is different, right?
No, I
Yeah,
thought
what's
bolognese is meat sauce.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
That's-
the same thing?
It's bolognese. Get the bowl. You put the bowls of the bacon, but it's not. It's like chopped meat in the sauce. But then meatballs are another thing. That's on the side.
So bolognese is a different sauce then, still.
No, it's like
Tastes
chopped
same-
meat in the sauce.
It's not meat sauce, though, right?
Yeah, it's meat in the sauce.
Wait a minute.
Bolognese.
Wait, I gotta look this up. because-
Yeah.
Spaghetti bolognese has the meat in the sauce.
Okay, then what you call it, the spaghetti meat sauce and the spaghetti bolognese?
No, spaghetti bolognese is the meat sauce. People just call it that because they don't know how to say bolognese.
I thought it's different.
Bolognese.
Bolognese
Put
is
those
the
put
same
those
or
balls in
different?
my ass.
I think it's different.
I think it's the same. But you know what I really like?
Yeah.
Spaghetti carbonara. You ever have spaghetti carbonara?
Yeah, well, but again, it's similar sauce, right?
No, spaghetti carbonara is like it's not
the
even
white?
really sauce. It's like a white sauce with egg, and then you got like these little pieces of bacon or pancetta, and then you put that in there and you fucking
the
eat it, and you
carbonara.
love that shit. You
With the cheese and then
you could put some Parmesan cheese on there, but it's different than fettuccine alfredo. Fettuccine alfredo is a thick, creamy sauce, which I
Right.
also love. I'll suck that fucking cream sauce. And then you put so my mother used to, my mother used to make Shelly carbonara because her name is Sheila. Shelly carbonara is basically fettuccine alfredo with bacon. It's my favorite fucking pasta
Wait
of
a
all
minute,
time.
so Alfredo and then carbonara.
Different in general, in real life. But in my house, Shelly
Same.
carbonara is
The
bacon
fucking-
with fettuccine alfredo. It's a fucking
egg.
An egg, and you put the egg. Oh, it's the fucking best.
But you know what's funny? The first year John and I lived together, he was traveling for work, and he came back on his birthday, and I wanted to surprise him with carbonara, but I did it the Roman way, which is like you don't use actual cream. The egg yolk is what the cream is. It's what originally spaghetti carbonara
The
was.
real way,
The
not
real
the fake
way.
way.
Oh,
And so I did it. I had to walk like miles to get guanciale, which is like a special part of the meat, whatever. And I made it, and he wanted his mama's carbonara.
Well, I thought you were gonna make that carbonara. I really thought you were gonna do that. No, but what you ended up making was great. Don't get me wrong.
Honestly,
I was just expecting the Shelly carbonara.
we had leftovers, and it tastes like a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, afterwards, that actually, no offense to the hot way, but when we had it after from the fucking fridge, that shit was delicious.
It was amazing.
It was so good. It was like you almost want to make it just to leave it in the fridge because it gets better when it's cold. It was so fucking good. That's why it was good, was because the egg kind of like congealed into the pasta and the meats. Let's
I
go
wanna
get
run
some
that.
fucking
I
pasta right now.
no.
Wait, so what we see? Come on, bolognese. What is it?
Bolognese.
So there is a difference.
Yay!
What do you win, Yuki? Nothing. Fuck you.
Stop it.
All right, what is it? What's the difference?
So, like, the traditional American and meat sauce is usually just like meat, maybe onion and tomato sauce.
Yeah.
But bolognese usually has vegetables like carrots, celery, like something subtle.
okay.
Which is true because I've been to Italian restaurants
That's
and I've had
fine,
bolognese.
but then I don't like bolognese. I just want
love
meat.
bolognese.
I just want the meat. Don't give me carrot in my sauce. Take that carrot, goddamn,
I
throw it in
made
the
that for
garbage.
you
garbage.
too once and you loved it, right?
What? You gave me carrots?
Yeah, I made you my mother's sauce.
Oh no, well that was actually really good, but I wasn't expecting just meat sauce. Like, okay, so if I'm stupid, because I am, and I went to an Italian restaurant and thought that bolognese was just the meats and it came with peas and carrots, I'd be mad pissed. But that's my fault.
It's good.
That's my fault, right?
It's good though.
But when you made it, you said, "Here's my mother's sauce," and I was like, "This shit is fucking good." And you know what else you make that's really good?
Aw, what?
Well,
Mac and cheese.
that I don't like.
What?
Well, Yuki's not a cheese guy, and it's all
Oh, that's
cheese.
right.
Yeah,
It is
but
all
still,
cheese.
mac and cheese, it's not even pasta. It's not the Italian food. That's American food, right?
I guess. I mean, I'm sure that they put cheese and pasta together before America was invented.
Well, I wonder where it came from. That's a good
I
thing
bet
to
you
look up.
France. I bet you the French were like, "We have the cheese, we have the pasta," and then
Wait,
threw it
Google
together.
that.
No, you Google. You're the Google master. I can't do. All right, I'll Google. I'll Google.
Okay.
You found the bolognese.
Without looking at, I think mac and cheese is an American thing, and that's like a kid's meal.
Now it is.
American kids meal.
Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you, Yuki?
Yeah.
So, a few weeks ago was the 100th birthday of the Caesar salad, and I didn't know this. It was created in Mexico.
Oh
Caesar salad?
shit!
Yeah, by Italians
Oh.
in Mexico.
So Italians went to Mexico,
Yeah.
and they invented the Caesar salad.
100 years ago this year.
Holy,
Holy
shit! I love Caesar salads. I
Yeah,
like.
I love-
You ever have
okay.
the real Caesar when they
See-
make it at the with the anchovies and the shit right at the table?
Yeah, well, no anchovy for me, no.
I love it.
I
In
don't
the
like it.
Caesar, I like anchovy, but on
I
a
do.
regular
No,
day, don't give them to
no
me.
anchovy pasta.
Okay.
No anchovy salad. No anchovy pizza.
When was your love affair with pasta begun?
Oh God, I can't remember life without it.
So
but
you were just so little that you just loved it.
for a while, I only did spaghetti, butter, and parm. That was my
That's it?
thing for a long time. And sometimes I still crave it and want it that way.
I like simple one too, though. Just olive oil, garlic, and tomato.
Oh, yum.
So
That's
good.
so good.
We like our pasta also sometimes in the I don't know how to say it, but it's just Parmesan
Uh-huh.
and butter.
Oh, here, I'll tell that story, should I? No, never mind, I won't. It's too
It's a
controversial.
little too controversial.
No, you're right.
No, you know what? Say it. I mean, you know
Say
what?
it.
You didn't say it. Some other person said it to you.
So in college, I went to a friend's house and we wanted to act like kids. So when I was a kid, I have fond memories of having spaghetti, butter, and cheese while watching the show Full House,
Which is
I
delicious.
love.
It's if you've never had it that way, even
No.
though you don't like cheese, it's really good.
It's really good. So we turned on Full House and made that, and we're eating it. And my friend's mom came in and said, "Spaghetti, butter, and cheese is what retarded people eat."
Well,
That's
I
fucked
wouldn't
up.
say retarded, but it sounds worse than ketchup.
Oh, really?
No way, man. I'm telling you, cheese and butter is better than ketchup and nothing.
You should have a Napolitan once, then you.
All right, what
I'll try
we'll
it.
do the Great Spaghetti Exchange.
But you know what
You
that
try our way, and we'll try your way.
Okay.
But then we got to try the Filipino way, which is the Jollibee way, which
What's
is
that?
very
What's
interesting.
that?
You know the chain Jollibee, the fast food
Yeah.
joint? It's
No.
Filipino.
Oh well, they have a pasta.
So it's almost like they have fried chicken, they have hot dog, and they have special spaghetti, Filipino spaghetti. So you could get fried chicken with a side of spaghetti, but it tastes really different. And the sauce, it looks like red sauce, is very sweet. And I found out why.
Why?
It's because it's made out of banana.
Oh.
Oh, all right. So that's the
Sounds
worst.
disgusting.
I would eat ketchup over banana and
Yeah.
pasta. Banana pasta. What the
Banana
fuck is
pasta.
happening?
It
in
looks
this?
like red sauce, so it's probably tomato, like a banana puree, and then they put slices of hot dog.
I will pass.
I'll pass. I'll pass
I
on
gotta
that.
try it once. I promised myself.
Okay, so I got the information about mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And it says the origins trace back to cheese and pasta casseroles dating from the 14th century in Italy and medieval England. The traditional macaroni and cheese is a casserole baked in the oven. However, it may be prepared in a saucepan on top of the stove using packaged mix nowadays. But back then, it started life as a casserole.
Well, can I also talk about like the casserole and how that was created? with
Sure, if
pasta
you
and
know.
stuff?
I don't know that. Do you know that? You
No.
No, give us the information. This is an educational podcast after all.
Well, this will go into my spaghetti donut recipes, which I'll tell Yuki about.
Oh, those are good too. No, you want to talk about some good shit. She makes a good spaghetti donut.
I'll make
What
them
the
for
heck
you.
is a spaghetti donut?
It's a donut.
So
that
I'll
you tell.
explain.
Yeah.
So first of all, like, you know, like bundt cakes and all that stuff and casseroles. So in Italy back in the day, they would instead of just having leftovers, they turn it into like cake shapes. So you would have like your spaghetti one night and then they'd put it in a casserole dish or like a bundt cake dish and cook that and bake it, and it would almost be like a lasagna or something. And so you'd have that for your leftovers.
That's how my mouth is watering.
And so a few years back, someone was using donut tins and taking spaghetti and making them in the shape of a donut so you could eat it like bite-sized spaghetti.
Oh.
And I used to make it all the time and bring them to parties.
And they're good. They're good. They're like, when it's cooked perfectly, like al dente, and then it gets not cold. You don't put it in the fridge, but it's like room temperature, and it has like just a little bit of sauce on it. It's fucking so good.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Spaghetti donuts, Yuki. Would you eat spaghetti donuts?
I pass.
You
No!
you are so unadventurous. It's not even cool. You don't think that looks good, Yuki? Spaghetti
No,
donut?
I don't like it.
People
It's
are
not
afraid.
sweet. It tastes like spaghetti.
Well, I have to tell you, when I would bring them to parties, some people like you were sort of turned off and afraid to eat it. But I'm telling you, a few drinks in someone and a little bit of pot, they were going crazy.
Crazy. You'll be sucking on that donut.
If I try, but if we're talking about do you want to eat it, I said no.
Well, you know what was really fun doing with spaghetti donuts, too? If you slice a piece of parm very, very thin and put it on top right after it comes out of the oven, it looks like frosting.
Oh, Yuki.
Just I don't see the idea two different things mixed together. Like, donut is donut, spaghetti is spaghetti. I don't think I like the spaghetti donut. I mean, why you put two together?
Yeah, but spaghetti ketchup.
He grew up with it.
All right.
Yeah, well, spaghetti is one food. The ketchup is not just, sauce. So it's not the food.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It's a condiment.
Yeah.
But I'm just in defense of the spaghetti donut. It's been happening for generations. Like I told you, the bundt cake leftover. People have been doing that for years.
People do that. Like, okay, that is the new. It's not the Tokyo thing. It's Osaka. Other city, different culture. They put the noodle in the pancake.
Whoa, I'd eat
Pancake
that.
noodles? But what kind of noodles? Like
It's like a chow mein.
chow mein in a sweet pancake, or is it a different kind of
except
pancake?
it's not sweet, but pancake, just flour, then like a pizza.
That's like
But-
that old saying, a hat on a hat. Like you're putting a pasta in a pancake. That's like it's too similar, right?
No,
Isn't
think
it?
of spaghetti. Or think of like scallion pancake
Something like that. Yeah,
with noodles in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
That sounds good.
Okay, well, the scallion pancake's different than a pancake I'm thinking of, which is the
Right, I
morning.
mean, it's not sweet, but
Right,
those
okay.
flour,
Yeah,
like
you
a
know what?
pizza.
As long as
they
there's no
instead-
tarantulas in it, I'm a fucking
No.
no bugs.
But it's a noodle in it. I can't eat it.
Oh, really?
People
Yeah.
did spaghetti tacos.
Inside of a
Dude,
shell?
Yeah.
That's
No,
disgusting.
I'd eat it.
No, I pass.
What about, is there like a spaghetti dessert that we were talking, but like sweet, like do you put like ice cream on spaghetti, or can you do that?
No, yeah, you can. I wouldn't eat it.
You know what? I would, if you give me plain spaghetti and then put like chocolate, a syrup, and like fucking vanilla ice cream and mix it up, it might be good.
Well, I make cold spaghetti, but it's not. It's cold spaghetti.
Do you eat your spaghetti right out of the fridge? Sometimes, like
Yeah.
leftovers. Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
yeah.
I like spaghetti out
Me
of the fridge.
too.
But except that's supposed to be cold spaghetti, though. I don't eat.
Oh, there's a specific recipe for cold
Yeah.
spaghetti. What is it?
Just like a salad, the spaghetti.
Oh,
Tomato.
pasta salad. I like
Yeah.
pasta salad.
Yeah, pasta salad.
Yeah.
So I don't mind eating cold, but it's left over spaghetti meat sauce. I'm not gonna eat it cold. I will
Oh,
eat-
no?
No.
I like it. Sometimes I
No,
like it. Yo,
no.
you gotta try
I
it.
will heat it up.
Okay.
Macaroni salad's really good.
Yeah, macaroni salad. Oh man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to
That's
suck
like
some
Well,
of that.
see, macaroni salad it has to be cold.
Yeah.
And you put mayonnaise. That's like the main ingredient.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And at first you would probably think that was gross, but it's actually delicious.
What's the little? There's like the little pasta that's like a speck.
But it's tiny one, right? Smaller than macaroni, right?
Yeah, it's small. It's way small. It's
Yeah.
like it's there's a word for it. It's like pastina or something.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good when you
Oh,
get like a
really?
yeah.
Too small for me, so I will.
I like that shit. No, what about the shells? You like the shells?
Shell, yeah.
Oh, stuffed shells.
Oh my god.
I'm freaking starving now.
Oh, stop talking
Well,
about pasta.
I wanted to also bring up pasta in movies because I think spaghetti in particular in movies is the best cinematic food.
The best one is that animation that the two dogs are eating spaghetti.
Oh, Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah.
You're so right.
That's a good
That
pasta.
was-
That spaghetti is a Napolitan, I think.
Oh, really?
I think
You think
so.
that's ketchup?
Yeah, because
No, aren't they in France? Where are they in that movie?
No, I think they're in America.
yeah,
America?
I think it's America.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a meatball on that dish. I don't know if it's Neapolitan.
Okay, well, but I thought that was.
Remember he
always
smacks the meatball with the nose and then push it at each other?
I
don't
love that
remember.
movie.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best. Spaghetti.
Isn't in The Godfather,
with
isn't he,
you.
James Caan eating fucking spaghetti?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
talking about the sauce,
Yeah.
and it's about
The
family, the gravy.
Yeah.
You know what scene I love is in Goodfellas. And when they're in prison and they talk about how they make the fucking sauce all the time.
And they're
it takes
slicing
them-
the garlic.
And then the guy's like, don't put too many onions in there. And the guy's like, no, not too many onions, just two small onions. 2 small onions.
What's it?
And then he goes, oh, you got the pork. Oh, that's the flavor. And they put the pork and they let it fucking sit in there for 4 hours, 5 hours at a time. That makes me so hungry, that scene.
Oh, and Gummo. Gummo has
my
one of the best spaghetti scenes of all time. Have you seen that movie, Yuki?
Which one?
Gummo.
Gummo.
It came.
Harmony Korine. It's like an experimental sort of underground movie.
Yes,
I
from the
don't know.
90s.
I never seen it.
It's one of my favorites.
What
and,
happens in the scene?
This little boy is taking a bath, and his mom brings him his dinner while he's in the tub, and it's a giant plate of spaghetti with red sauce
And milk.
and
A
milk.
glass of milk. It's pretty gross.
And there's a piece of bacon taped to the wall. It's amazing.
Yeah, and he's in like a really filthy tub. Ugh. Wait, what else is the spaghetti scene?
Tootsie.
Tootsie?
Yeah.
What do they do with Tootsie?
Well, when the Jessica Lange's character left, and then when Dustin Hoffman and babysit
Oh yeah.
that spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, good call, Yuki. Yeah.
Interesting.
With the baby, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And one of my favorite spaghetti scenes as a kid was Abbott and Costello meets the Invisible Man.
Oh.
There's a really good scene where Lou Costello is eating and the Invisible Man starts slurping his spaghetti, but it looks like it's going to thin air. That was one of my favorites.
That's awesome. I love that.
I just think spaghetti, it's hilarious, it's satisfying, it brings people together, it's like filling. There's just something about it that I love watching people eat.
I like. Remember Saturday Night Fever? When the family eats.
Oh,
Yes!
I work hard on my hand. He hits it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the big spaghetti bowl. Then everybody is getting like, gee, that's like a real Italian family.
Right.
Yeah.
Eating spaghetti, and then one big bowl in the middle of the table, then everybody just gets it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know one. Fucking Defending Your Life when Meryl Streep is
Oh.
eating the spaghetti and she has the
Oh.
long fucking thing and she keeps sucking it up.
That one gets me because that, in Defending Your Life, you could eat whatever
Right.
you want without gaining weight. And she goes for the fettuccine Alfredo. And I love that. Unlimited, you won't gain a pound.
But he goes for shrimp. That's such a weird choice.
I have to be honest with you. I've noticed with Albert Brooks that he doesn't ever eat anything unhealthy on camera. In all his movies, he either has salad, an omelet, or shrimp.
That's funny. I mean, that's a
for real.
character choice.
And that's one of the things I would ask him very politely. I just want to know
Yeah.
why. Because, like, in every time he goes on a date, they have salads. Like in Modern Romance, he's eating a salad.
Yeah.
In what's it called, Mother, he goes out on a date and they have salads. And I'm like, why the hell is he doing that?
Yeah.
Mm.
What about isn't there a meatball? What's meatballs in movies? There's got to be a meatball in a movie, right? Oh, fucking Freddy Krueger. When he
Oh.
stabs the pizza and it's a meatball pizza and then the guy's head is on it, he goes, "Rick, you little meatball."
I'm sorry, I don't see Nightmare on Elm Street. So.
That's okay, Yuki. Well, any more spaghetti movies?
Oh, okay. Then go question. When you boil, do you put the olive oil or
yes.
salt?
I put
Yes.
both. Yeah, you don't?
Well, I mean, I used to do that. Then
Just a sprinkle of salt in the water
Right,
and
but,
a teaspoon of oil or something, and
but
just
then
mix
I
it around real
realized
quick.
it doesn't do much.
It gives the pasta just a little bit of flavor, just a little bit of flavor.
Because people also like saving the pasta water
Well,
for
that
your
rice
sauce,
sauce.
which
But-
I don't really do.
I was watching Rachel Ray. she put the bouillon instead of salt.
A what?
The chicken
Bouillon?
bouillon, yeah.
Oh, shit.
She put that.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
But if you're doing like a chicken or a beef, like if you're doing meatballs and pork and shit and all kinds of meats, yeah, put like a beef or a chicken bouillon
Right,
in
so
there.
I thought it's more flavor than salt.
Oh yeah, that would give you more flavor. But it also might contrast with the meats depending on what you're doing. So, did she say like when to do it, or she just does it in general?
She just does it general.
She's a fucking cowboy, a cowgirl in the kitchen.
Rachel Ray.
I love making pasta. You know what's the best pasta sauce?
What?
Rayo's.
Yes.
Liz Schack turned me on to Rayo's pasta. You ever have this pasta sauce?
No.
I used to be classico. I like like for jar sauce. Sometimes I make sauce from scratch, but fucking jar sauce, I used to be all about classico. Rayo's is the most delicious.
And it's the lowest you can get of jar sauce with the less amount of sugar.
Least amount of sugar. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, usually I make my own, I just buy
Paste.
tomato paste.
Yeah.
So
It's really good.
And then put the red wine and lots of garlic, olive oil.
A little bit of Italian seasoning,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
that's-
I like to, you know what I like to do sometimes is I'd make the sauteed onions. Like I leave the onions on the fucking stove for like a half hour, just getting them brownish. Then I put a little garlic in there, mix it around. Then the tomato paste, and then some Italian seasoning, maybe a little pepper, salt. Comes out so fucking good. It's really good. But that's time consuming. If you want to just pour a thing out of a jar, Rayo's, man, they're a couple of bucks extra than some of the other stuff, but that couple of bucks is because of the flavor. That's the flavor, Yuki.
And I have to give shout outs my two favorite sauces. Spaghetti with white clam sauce. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And pesto. I love pesto.
Pesto, yeah.
That's another thing Liz Schack got me onto, because I like pesto, throughout the years, but I never really had it in my house. So I don't think my parents are fans of pesto.
Well, can I tell the story?
Yeah, go ahead.
During COVID, when I was living with him and his parents, I was dying to, his mom made us dinner every night, so I wanted to make a meal for them. And I didn't even think about it, but I made a pesto with pasta for them, and I think it freaked them out because it was green.
Yeah, I just don't think that they're fans of pesto, but I love pesto.
I love pesto.
It's so good.
So goddamn good.
Yeah,
If
so
I had to
good.
my last spaghetti meal with a sauce, I think I would choose pesto.
Oh, that's a good question. So that's your favorite sauce of all the pesto.
And it's that brand I really love.
Buttolini's or something like that. I forgot what the exact name is, but it's something with a B. Butellis, Buttaranas.
You'll find it. It's not in the regular jar section. They have to refrigerate it. That's how you know
it's on the side,
good.
but it's so fucking
by,
good. So what's your favorite sauce? Would it be the red, the green, the white?
I like the clam with the white sauce.
Nothing better than a white clam sauce, and you eat the clams and the spaghetti, and you get down, and there's the juice left, and there's a whole loaf of fucking bread, and you dip that fucking bread in that goddamn clam sauce, and you suck that bread down your throat, and it's the fucking best thing you ever ate. At least me.
No, I agree with you. And one time, I made spaghetti with clam sauce, and I got sick, and. Not from that. It was just separate. I had a bad cold. I preferred it over chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, you can drink that sauce.
Really
you can drink that sauce.
That broth.
It's that broth. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite, Yuki?
Yeah.
Did you ever have red clam sauce?
Well, I prefer white.
Me
Prefer
too.
white. Yeah,
Agreed.
White clam sauce over red clam sauce. Now,
I like mussel too, actually.
Oh,
yes.
forget it. Mussels, same thing.
Yeah, better than clams.
You
actually.
eat that bucket of mussels and you get down to the bottom with the broth and you put that bread in there. That bread is the most delicious thing. Oh my god! You know what I used to love? This is off the topic of pasta, but a bread bowl with New England clam chowder.
Oh.
My mouth is watering so hard right now. I want a bread bowl with New England clam chowder.
My problem is. You keep it. The beginning is good, but towards the end, when it gets cold, it's kind of disgusting.
But that's why you eat it real fast.
Yeah, you have to eat fast while it's
No, but you know what? The bread is still good when it's soggy with the clam, even if it's cold.
No, I don't like that when it's cold.
You know what you would hate, Yuki, but I love. I tried it once at Cape Cod. chowder fries.
Ooh.
It's like poutine except New England clam chowder.
That sounds good.
It was amazing.
Okay, it's a in the red and the white, right? Clam chowder.
Right.
Which one is in England? Is
New England's
red,
creamy.
Creamy, right?
It's the white, and then Manhattan clam chowder is the
Is
red.
it red, right?
Right.
Yeah, but
They're both
White-
good, but
yeah,
the
but
white
white
clam
is
chowder.
the
Me
clam chowder.
agreed.
I could drink that for hours.
Yeah.
Me fucking too.
Put some vodka in it. Have
What
a
about
cocktail.
you?
So it's hard because when I was a kid,
He's Italian. He's the only Italian in this room.
hey, pafanculo! No, yeah, my mother was part Italian, and she cooked a lot of Italian food growing
Right.
up, and my aunts cooked Italian food, my grandmother. So we had all kinds of Italian meals, and they were authentic from scratch Italian meals. And then on top of that, we would go to nice restaurants, because in Floral Park, where I grew
Right.
up, there's this restaurant that's fucking legendary. It's called Stella's. Delicious. I mean, it was featured on all kinds of like Food Channel and shit like that. And their sauce is like really well known to be amazing. So it's hard for me to say which is the best sauce because I love them all. But when I was a kid, that spaghetti carbonara, so basically fettuccine alfredo with bacon in it, was like my crack. To the point where, and I called it spaghetti carbonara, to the point where when I was a little kid, there was like kidnappings happening all around the place. The Walsh kid got kidnapped and whatever. So the parents and the teachers got together and said, you children need to choose a safe word that is like a password. So if somebody walks up to a stranger and says, I'm here to pick you up from school, you say, well, what's the password? And then if the parent, that person doesn't know it, you run away because they're trying to kidnap you. My password for stranger danger was spaghetti carbonara. So
With his mother.
I told my mom, she's like, what do you want your password to be? I was young. I was maybe like 6, 7, 8.
Right.
And she's like, if your password. And I said, spaghetti carbonara. And so if some stranger came up to me, I said, what's the password? And they didn't know it, I'd run. But if they said spaghetti carbonara, I'm kidnapped and I'm fucking killed. Because they knew it somehow. They figured it out. So, but yeah, that's special to me. But you know what I just had recently that's so good? Chicken Romano. You ever have that? With it's chicken parmesan with eggplant and rigatoni.
No, somehow chicken doesn't do for me.
Wait, what? You don't like chicken parmesan?
No.
What about meatball parmesan?
Yeah, I like.
Okay, you like that.
Yuki tried your mom's meatballs, I think, at
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving.
you tried the meatballs. They're very good, right? They're like fucking.
I love meatball, and I go Lombard all the time.
Oh.
You go where?
Lombard.
What's that?
It's an Italian place, and they have a great.
In Manhattan?
Yeah.
Oh
it's in
shit!
Lombard, or it's in
Lombardo's.
Lombardo, or yeah.
Oh shit! You know what's good? It's like fried capellinis. It's like pasta that's fried, and you fucking dip it in the sauce and you eat it. Holy shit, Yuki, that's fucking good.
I
But
used
you
to
know
love
what?
going to Carmine's before a Broadway
Oh,
show.
Carmine.
Oh yeah, Carmine's a family style.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
my
huge
God.
plate. And
You know, I'm gonna say the white sauce. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I love the white sauce, but the red sauce is like my blood.
It is.
We should go Carmine sometime.
I would love to go to Carmine.
Yeah, but you don't like chicken parmesan.
I don't order chicken parmesan.
I do,
Well, you eat that. Then I eat order something.
but it's family style, Yuki.
They have good chicken marsala. I had that there. It's very good.
Oh.
Your mom's meatballs, I always feel like I'm eating like a meat apple. They're big, juicy, amazing.
Because what she does with the authentic meatballs, she doesn't fry them. She puts the meatballs together, puts some seasoning in there, smacks them together, and then puts them in the sauce raw. And lets that sauce cook for like 5-6 hours. And stirs it. And lets the meatballs congeal. So the thing about it, though, is that the fucking sauce gets inside of the meat. So instead of being like hard on the outside, you know, some people fry or bake their meatballs before cooking them in the sauce. No, you cook them from the fucking raw. And then that shit comes juicy. And it's like you're right, it's like a fucking meat apple.
It's an apple.
I've been making meatballs, remember?
We had an
Meatballs.
air fryer, and John made the best meatballs with onion.
I was using my air fryer so much it broke down. So then I bought another one. It's in the
Oh,
box
I see.
still. I just got it yesterday.
Oh,
So good.
I'll make some meatballs.
And-
Turkey meatballs? Holy shit.
You're also really good at making
Turkey
chicken cutlets.
meatballs?
You take fucking ground turkey and you put stuff in there. You know, sometimes you put
Come on, has to be beef.
No. Have you ever tried a turkey meatball?
No, I'm not crazy about the turkey meat, so.
Chicken meatballs are good too.
Chicken meatballs. What about chicken meatballs?
Well, I eat the chicken meatball, but I don't.
No, I make good beef meatballs too. They're good, but
No, it's a meatball for me. It's always beef, and then when I eat the chicken, I do different. Okay. In the Japanese meal, there is a chicken on stick.
oh, you said chicken satay
So that's always chicken ground.
like on the side. Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, meatball is always beef.
I bet you like my turkey meatballs, Yuki.
Well, I'm not crazy about the turkey meat in the first place.
Yeah, but when it's really hot, juicy.
Well, I eat it, but the turkey meat is just that dry texture.
Dry. No, not when I get through it. Yeah, I give you moist turkey, Yuki. I'll
Juicy,
make it-
juicy.
Yeah, I'll make it juicy for you. I'll make it squirt out in your throat.
Still, let me put this way. I like red meat.
That we
So-
know.
So, you know, I still eat it, but I'm not crazy about the
You like
brown.
egg noodles?
Oh, yeah.
You know what's good? That's another thing Liz Schack turned me on to. These fucking egg noodles from the grocery store. And we make that shit when we're sick. It's the best thing to eat when you're not feeling well. And you
It got me through COVID.
It gets you. When we had COVID, the egg noodles with like a little
Yeah.
bit of, flavoring or whatever.
Right.
Because you can't keep a lot of food down when you're sick, but that is really good to get through a sickness with. Then you put maybe some broth in there.
Right.
Oh,
Well, you know what I also love? One day I woke John up. I was craving beef stroganoff so much. I almost went all the way to Manhattan from Queens just to have some beef stroganoff.
You know those Vietnam noodle pho?
I love pho.
Yeah, pho
Pho.
is good. I love those, meat.
Yeah, you get the meat pho and then or like this. It's like almost like a soup.
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
you
love
know
that
what
shit.
else is really good? This is a Polish recipe that my dad used to make. It's egg noodles with cottage cheese
Ooh.
Ooh,
stirred
no,
in with
I
poppy
need
seeds.
Ooh, I would eat that. Anything with poppy seeds, I'm sucking it down.
I'm not joking. It is so effing good.
Wait a second, are pierogies pasta or is that a whole other genre?
That's more like a dumpling to
Oh
me.
shit.
But I don't know if it is a pasta. Well, because it also could be a ravioli, right?
Raviolis is
I'm not
pasta.
crazy about the ravioli.
No?
I don't like ravioli. I don't like lasagna.
Well, first of all, I love ravioli, but I never order it at restaurants because I feel like they don't give you a lot.
Oh yeah, it's like a
They
fucking...
give you like 4 pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 pieces.
I never.
Never.
If I ever have ravioli, I buy it myself at the store and make a
Because
lot.
it's good. It's like pre-packaged and you can eat fucking as many as you want.
Exactly. It's a waste of time if you do it at a restaurant.
And then Russia has a similar thing, right? Those flat noodle with beef and then gravy. What's called?
Yeah, what's that called?
Wait, where?
Russian.
Russia.
Russian.
Oh.
Goulash, not goulash. Is it goulash?
That's something. Yeah.
I should
You
know
know what I'm
this.
talking about?
I do
like
know
a
what you're talking about. It's beef with the noodles, with the egg noodles.
Right,
Oh
then
my god.
Gravy.
Stroganoff, no?
Is that stroganoff?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so.
Yuki,
Because it's like
you've
a
been
great
stroganoff?
beef
I
stroganoff.
think so. Beef stroganoff.
Yeah, you beef.
That's like
you've been
Ukraine.
beefing
Yeah.
with
Great
Yeah,
stroganoff.
thing.
yeah.
I love that one. Yeah.
Actually,
love beef
shout out to
stroganoff,
Get out of here. I'm talking about my heritage.
You love that shit. What? Your heritage?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's
You
like
know Russian.
Polish.
Oh, Polish?
You're Polish?
Yeah.
We're getting a divorce. No, I'm just joking. I know you're
Oh
Polish.
my god, the other day, didn't we kind of make fun of Polish?
I don't
You
care.
told some Polish jokes, and I said, "What does that mean?" And you said, "I don't know what that means actually." And that's what we talked about Polish.
Well,
jokes.
Polish joke, it doesn't make any sense. That's what the
Some of
funny-
them don't make any sense. That's why
That's
I'm
the
like
point.
the
Yeah.
idiot who's telling the joke sounds stupider than what they're trying to say a Polish person sounds like. Because
Right,
the joke
that's
it
so-
doesn't make any fucking sense.
That somebody said that. That's what the Polish joke is.
That's right.
That's the point.
All right.
But
Any
wait,
final? What? Oh,
I just
go
wanted
go.
to give a shout out to Veselka in
Oh.
the East Village. They have the best pierogies and beef stroganoff.
Let's go to Vasilka.
It's a
Yeah.
Ukrainian diner.
All right. Any
Oh,
more
really?
thoughts
really
on
good.
pasta? I was going to say
Well,
Polish, but pasta.
Don't you ever eat the pasta in diner. It's worse. You have to go eat the pasta at the Italian restaurant, not the diner.
I
Okay.
agree with you, except this one diner in Jersey where we would always get chicken parm.
East Hanover Diner.
Yes.
Delicious fucking chicken parm, and they put it on a bed of spaghetti. It's really good.
Really?
Yes. It was
I
their
thought
specialty, though.
Old diner, the spaghetti is too soft.
Yes.
They overcook
usually
it.
the
Overcook
case.
is not al dente, so I never liked. So I don't even order.
Just a minute can ruin pasta. Really, if you put it in 1 minute too long, you get all soggy and shit. I like it a little more stiff, like you like it. You
Right.
Me too.
All right, well, that was pasta.
Pasta, yeah.
That was another mouth-watering episode.
Yes.
We just want to thank our patrons and our listeners.
Yes.
And we just want to say, I don't know, tell us what you want to hear about, because we've had some good audience participation when they told us the subject, and we talk about that. So if you have any subjects that you want, tell us what you want us to talk about. We can talk about anything. Astrophysics, it doesn't matter. So if you have a burning idea, tell us what you want. Right? No, not you, the audience. Yuki.
Audience. Oh, wow.
You already told us what you want. We talking about 50 of your topics. And then the other thing is, if you guys want us to help support us even further, give us 5 stars on all these. Because I hear other podcasts going, hey, if you guys could rate us 5 stars, it would really help. Hey, if you listen to us and you like us, give us a 5 stars on whatever platform you're on.
Right.
I don't know how it helps, but I think it helps because other podcasts tell you to do it.
Is this free now?
So, this is a free. We put out the podcast buffet for free, but we also still have our Patreon where we put out other stuff for.
Are people paying now? Or what's happening with that one?
It's doing okay. We'll have a conversation off mic, but it's let's just say we put this out for free for a reason. But we got to thank everybody for supporting us in every single way. And, if you ever see us, say hi, and we'll eat some pasta together.
We still want to do, Central Park
Luau.
That's right,
Yeah.
the spaghetti luau with
Yeah.
Yuki Nakamura.
I bring spaghetti Napolitan. So.
That sounds good. All right, we'll see you next time at the buffet.
Bye.
Yuki and John, Patreon buffet.